Hello again, everybody. It's Brian Allee-Walsh with NewOrleans.com. In the background, you're overlooking San Francisco Bay and the San Francisco International Airport runway. There's a plane on there taxiing right now, and I'm looking through my window in my hotel room. I arrived here about half an hour ago. Chilly. Cloudy skies, probably in the high 50s, low 60s. Going to be that way tomorrow night when the Saints take on the 49ers at Candlestick Park. This game, after looking at today's games this afternoon on the flight out, you've got Green Bay at 2-0 in the NFC. You've got Dallas and Minnesota both 0-2 out of the NFC, and the Saints now are battling Tampa Bay for supremacy in the NFC South. After their win, they moved to 2-0 with a 21-7 or 27 win over Carolina, I believe. Tomorrow night, the Saints probably have three things to look for when it comes to the 49ers offense. There's three weapons that I can see, three players actually, that they have to control on the 49ers team. On defense, of course, it's inside linebacker Patrick Willis, one of the best MLBs not only in the conference but in the league. And then on offense, tight end Vernon Davis and running back Frank Gore. Frank Gore, with a 100-yard game, would take over the franchise lead with his 21st 100-yard game, one more than Joe Perry. He's got the ability, and I would say that if he does get his 100 yards, the Saints are in for a long night. But after what they did last week to Adrian Peterson, held him to 87 yards and pretty much threw a net around him in the second half, they've got a good chance to contain and keep Frank Gore in check. Offensively, I think the Saints are looking to get back on track after scoring just 14 points against the Vikings, and I look for that to happen. When you come out this way, here comes a plane. In fact, right now it's probably coming into view. If you can see it, I know it's not a real good picture here, but there it comes. Can you see it? It looks like a Delta flight. But when you look at what happened last week on offense, I think a lot of that had to do with coming off of preseason where they didn't get a whole lot of work, and then I think they'll be back in sync. Now the 49ers have a good defense, and even though they got beat shellacked 31-6 up at Seattle, they only gave up 250 yards, I believe, or right around there. So it's a good defense, and it's a Monday night environment here. It'll be a packed stadium. It's their home opener, so I look for the Saints to strike early and take control, and if they can do that, I think it'll be theirs. So until tomorrow evening, 7:30 local time back in New Orleans on ESPN. This is Brian Allee-Walsh out in the city by the bay with NewOrleans.com. Please stay glued to our website throughout the rest of today and into tomorrow for this vlog and also updated stories. And we'll talk at you tomorrow night.